Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. H with some instructions for the Newsela Reflection that you are going to complete during this advisory lesson today. You should have received from your teachers a piece of paper with these questions on it. Please take the time right now to write your name on there. I'm going to go over what these questions are and how to answer them. Once you have your name on there, the first thing that you're going to be asked to answer is, what is my average article lexile? When you're logged into Newsela, this will be your home page. If you go over here to where you see your name, right next to that is your binder. Click on that. This page has information about how have you performed on Newsela. The first question on your sheet says, what is my average lexile, article lexile? When you go to that, this number right here, average article lexile, that's the number you should write in. The next number, or the next question is, what is my quiz average? That's the next box over. Quiz average, put your percentage in. Below that, it says, which quiz or quizzes did I score the most on? What was the lexile of that article? If I go to my binder and scroll down, I can see all of my previous entries. I can see my quizzes. The quizzes are the ones with the light bulb next to them, and it says next to the light bulb what I scored. Scored 50%, scored 100%, scored 75%. Find the score that's the highest, whatever percentage that might be. Look at and see what the article was. Okay. And then write that name of the article, or the article that you scored the highest on, in the spot. It says, what was the lexile of that article? The lexile information is in this column right here, lexile. So for example, my highest score is on this quiz, Bacon and Hot Dog Lovers Beware. The lexile level of that article was 1200 L. I would write all that information in right here. The next one is, which quiz or quizzes did I score the lowest on? What was the lexile of that article? On mine, I scored a 50% on this article. For younger Americans, fast food is a staple. I'll write in that for my title, and then my lexile is 1220 for that. If I have a tie, I have multiple articles that I've scored the most on, or multiple articles that I've scored the least or the lowest on, then I'll write in all of those articles. Okay. The next thing is going to be about your writing responses. There's spots here for what comments does my teacher have about my topic sentences, what comments does my teacher have about my evidence, and what comments does my teacher have about my grammar. Teachers, the advisors, have been asked to go in every week and write comments to give you feedback on your written responses. Those comments should focus on these three things: topic sentences, evidence, and grammar. In your binder, you will see the little pencil symbol. That is your written response. If you click on and open one of those, you should see a box that has your written response. And below that written response will be your teacher's comments. Okay? This is an example. It's a very bad example, but this is what you will see. Your response and then your teacher's response. Okay? So, when you have finished all of these questions, you can turn this into your teacher. Your teacher will then leave these reflections in my mailbox, and then we will go over them and look at how things are going. So thank you for taking the time to do this. Thank you, teachers, for showing this video and for leading your students through this, and thank you, students, for completing this reflection. If there are questions, please see me, Mr. H, and I will be happy to help you. Have a good one.